But my second book is called A Dream of Vanished Streets. And the introduction goes like this. Dreams are stupid and wrong, but they have their uses. The truth is always more than what really happened. A road is not just a road. I don't know if I'm going to keep that line. This piece in the book is called Dream of the Cowboy Ashtray. It's a little copper frying pan with cigarette notches, a cowboy souvenir, bought at a roadside store when we drove through New Mexico. It has 3 wire legs with rubber tips like little cowboy boots. As I fell asleep, I thought of cowboys and Dad's suntanned fingers on guitar strings. The frying pan woke up and stretched on its wire legs. It walked around, then noticed me and walked over, bumpity bump, across the floor. It moved like a little horse, the handle rocking up and down. Looking at it, I wondered if it was happy or angry. 3 cigarettes had been smashed out where Beans and Franks ought to go. It didn't like that. My heavy, sack-like sweating body tried to stir. The souvenir skillet was pissed, looking at me, peppery hot, too close to my face. It was a fast little thing. Gotta wake up. Gotta. This is the title piece in the book called A Dream of Vanished Streets. There are maps that show parts of Texarkana that don't exist now. In dreams, I've wandered the disappeared streets, which seem colorful and real. I know the way back. Maybe a wrong turn once or twice, but I'm good. A trucker unloading boxes behind a restaurant frowns at me. Need directions, buddy? No, I'm good. I walk down deeply shaded streets, but the branches hang low and it's hard to get past. I turn back and suddenly realize what I was just about to walk through. There were ropes, blobs of something hanging from the trees, black shapes. I got off that street. See, I was right. This one leads up the hill to the bus station. I'm totally good now. See me smiling? I'm not lost at all. But now we go into a little spin. It's May of 1970, and I'm getting off the Greyhound at the Texarkana station about 2 in the morning. Making sure I didn't forget the little zip around with my civvies. I start walking home. Cab pulls up. Get in, sailor. Oh, I don't need a ride, thanks though. Won't set you back anything, it's free. You helped me out overseas, and now it's my privilege to give you a free ride. Well, if you put it that way. After a few blocks, I say, this is it, right here. But he keeps driving. What was that? I didn't hear you. I was thinking of my service days, fucking World War II, sheesh. I was home on leave, and it was 1943. My girl and I were swimming out at the swimming place where your mom and dad used to take you and your sisters. Only this was in 1943, when it seemed the war was everywhere you looked, even if you were home on leave and you and your girl were just trying to have a picnic on the fucking sand close to the water, and you looked out and saw the wooden platform floating out in the middle. Remember that platform? Remember how it felt to dive off the side of the platform into the water? You just thought you owned the world. And one thing was for sure, you and your girlfriend were going to make love that night. One more time, before you had to board the bus for camp, then board another bus and another, till you got to a fucking cruiser in fucking Long Beach. And the cruiser took you out further and further into the ocean. And suddenly there was a sound like mosquitoes. Remember how you sometimes had to slap mosquitoes at the swimming pool? So me and my girl were sitting there on the sand when we heard mosquitoes. But it wasn't real mosquitoes. It was very bad men making a sound like mosquitoes. And they had broken into the park somehow, into the swimming pool area. And they were coming along the beach, killing everyone they saw. And just as you did, we took hold of the ones who had gotten to us, the ones who had grabbed us, and we held them. And that's when we knew, my girl and I, we knew. We knew we had them. They were not the killers. We were. You remember that day, don't you? The day that you knew.